Welcome to a guided meditation for seasonal affective disorder on Declutter the Mind. Seasonal affective disorder affects millions of people during the darker months of the year, and a lot of research shows that reduced sunlight exposure can disrupt our circadian rhythms and decrease serotonin production, leading to symptoms like low mood, fatigue, and social withdrawal. And this meditation cannot replace professional treatment, but mindfulness can help regulate our mood, help reduce some of these symptoms, and improve our relationship with difficult emotions. And so let's begin by finding a comfortable seated position, resting our hands in our lap, sitting with our backs upright but comfortable, and just taking a moment here to ground ourselves with a deep, conscious breath, breathing in slowly through the nose, filling the lungs completely, and then exhaling slowly through the mouth, releasing any tension. And gently closing the eyes here and bringing our attention to the breath, allowing the body to breathe all on its own. And we're just watching the breath, noticing each in breath and out breath that passes all on its own. And noticing where we notice the breath the most. Maybe it's the sensations of the air entering through your nostrils, the gentle pause between breaths, or the release through your mouth as you exhale. Maybe it's the rise and fall of the belly and chest with each breath that passes. Just noticing what we notice about the breath, gently placing our attention here for the next few moments. And as you settle into this rhythm of watching the breath, bring to mind how you've been feeling lately. Maybe you've noticed changes in your energy or in your mood or even in your motivation as the seasons have shifted. Maybe there's more fatigue, difficulty concentrating, or this sense of heaviness that seems to match the shorter days. And whatever you are experiencing here, see if you can observe these feelings with the same gentle attention that you've been giving the breath. We don't need to fix or change anything right now. We're just noticing what's present. And if you notice any resistance or judgment arising about how you've been feeling, that's completely normal. Many people with SAD experience frustration or self criticism about their symptoms. And so, see if you can soften around these judgments, recognizing that this is a real physiological response to the environmental changes and not a personal failing. So, to start here, let's work with some loving kindness, starting with yourself. And so, silently repeat these phrases in your mind, directing them towards yourself with genuine care. May I be kind to myself during this difficult season. May I find moments of peace even when I'm struggling. May I remember that this heaviness will pass. And just continuing to repeat these phrases, choosing the ones that resonated with you the most, allowing them to settle into your mind. And if the words don't resonate exactly, we can modify them in a way that feels authentic. May I be kind to myself during this difficult season. May I find moments of peace even when I'm struggling. May I remember that this heaviness will pass. And notice if there is any warmth or softening that arises as you offer yourself this compassion. Even if it feels uncomfortable at first, that's totally normal. And as you continue this practice, we can extend some loving kindness to others who might be struggling with similar challenges. And so we can think of friends, family members, even strangers, or other people listening to this meditation along with you. And so we can send them the same warm wishes. May you be kind to yourself during this difficult season. May you find moments of peace even when you're struggling. May you remember that this heaviness will pass. And just recognizing that we're not alone in these struggles. Just remembering that this affects people across all demographics, and your experience is shared by many others navigating the same seasonal challenges. And so let's just take a few moments to set a gentle intention for carrying this practice into our daily life. Just consider how you might treat yourself with the same compassion that you've been cultivating here in this practice. Maybe it's remembering to take breaks without guilt when you feel fatigued. Maybe it's remembering to speak to yourself with the same kindness you'd offer a good friend. And whatever intention feels right for you, just hold it lightly. This isn't about adding pressure to feel better, it's about creating space for whatever we are experiencing while maintaining connection to our own resilience and capacity for self care. And just taking a moment to appreciate yourself for taking this time to practice. Engaging in meditation when you are struggling is an act of self care and courage. You are actively working with your challenges rather than being overwhelmed by them. And so let's conclude by returning our attention to the breath, noticing how you feel right now compared to when we started. You might notice subtle shifts in your mood, energy, or perspective. Or you might not notice much change at all. Both experiences are perfectly valid. And the benefits of mindfulness often accumulate gradually over time. And so just remembering to take a few moments for yourself every day to ground yourself in the present, to improve our relationship with these emotions. And bringing some gentle movement back to the body, maybe wiggling your fingers and toes, maybe rolling your shoulders here a little bit, maybe a light stretch. And then when you are ready, slowly open your eyes. Thanks for sitting, and I'll see you next time. Thanks again for taking the time to practice. If you've enjoyed this practice, please be sure to like and subscribe. You can also join and become a member and receive access to courses and more. Head on over to declutterthemind.com for more and download our free iOS and Android app.